Hey everybody, it's Kai. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today's video is going to be more educational and it is going to be about dreaming. Now this video is going to be split up into 3 parts. The first part is going to be kind of the history and science behind dreaming, just a little bit of it. And the second part is going to be specifically about dreaming and dissociation and the correlation between those two things. And the third part is going to be more personal about our specific experience with dreaming. Part 1, some of the science and history and theories of dreaming. There are 5 stages of sleep, and though you can dream in any of them, it's most common to have dreams during the REM or rapid eye movement stage of sleep. Science shows that dreaming helps the mind process information from waking life, especially experiences that may have involved very strong emotions. Early civilizations thought of dreaming as a medium between our earthly world and that of the gods and believed that dreams had certain psychic or prophetic abilities. Famous scientist and psychologist Sigmund Freud believed in the notion of repressed longing. This is the idea that dreaming allows us to sort through unresolved repressed issues or desires. One neurobiological theory of dreaming is activation synthesis hypothesis, which is quite a mouthful, but it's actually quite a simple concept. It just means that dreams might not mean anything, and that they're just electrical brain impulses randomly pulling images and thoughts and feelings from our memories. Fun fact, other mammals such as cats and dogs also dream. The threat simulation theory suggests that dreaming is just a biological defense mechanism and that it provides an evolutionary advantage. The thought behind this is dreaming's capacity to repeatedly simulate potential threatening events. This enhances the neurocognitive mechanisms that are required for efficient threat perception and avoidance. And that is it for a little bit of science and history behind dreams. And now part 2, dreams and dissociation. Evidence from scientific studies show that sleep disruptions are linked to dissociation. It's common for symptoms of derealization, depersonalization, and dissociation to worsen with fatigue, exhaustion, or sleep deprivation. Among participants of studies who report memories of childhood sexual abuse, experiences of sleep paralysis are accompanied with raised levels of dissociation. This means that there is a direct correlation between sleep paralysis and dissociation. It's also scientifically proven that patients with disorders involving higher levels of dissociation do exhibit more sleep abnormalities. Examples of sleep abnormalities include insomnia, a higher number of nightmares, extremely vivid dreams, recurring dreams, as well as dream recall, sleepwalking, and undefined and unusual sleep phenomena. There's also a direct relation between dream intensity and dissociation. However, lucid dreaming, which is controlled dreaming, is only weakly related to dissociative symptoms. And then I have a few statistics that I would like to share. One group of researchers reported a nightmare disorder in 17 out of 30 DID patients and found a 27.5% prevalence of nocturnal dissociative episodes in patients with dissociative disorders. Another study found that 49% of BPD, or borderline personality disorder, patients suffered from a nightmare disorder. So as you can see, kind of summing up, there is a direct relationship between sleep abnormalities and dissociation. And now for part 3, our personal experience with dreaming. So with those statistics, we do not have borderline personality disorder, but we do have dissociative identity disorder. And I've noticed that we do have more dissociative episodes and more switching occurs during the nighttime or the evening. I've also noticed that when I'm more tired, I get dissociated a lot easier. And though we are a very trigger-based system, so we switch mostly to triggers, more switches do occur when we are very exhausted, when the body is very tired. I can also confirm that we do have very, very vivid dreams every night, and most of those are unfortunately nightmares. We're friends with quite a few DID and OSDD systems, and they have also confirmed that they also have very vivid dreams and often have nightmares. We have a really hard time dealing with our nightmares because though we can realize that they are nightmares, they are so detailed and real that sometimes it does seem like reality, and it's hard to kind of snap out of it even once we've woken up. Now I, Kai, am host, and I fall asleep 75% of the time and wake up like 97% of the time. And probably related to that, I am the one who dreams the most. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I am the one who, generally speaking, dreams, and other people can join the dreams or kind of experience the dreams with me, but it is mostly me. Our dreams often involve all 5 senses, so taste, touch, smell, hearing, sight, all of it, and we experience it physically. So if we do experience pain in a dream, we unfortunately also can feel it physically, sometimes even after we've woken up. A sleep phenomenon that we've actually experienced quite a few times that we have spoken to our therapist about is experiencing pain in our dreams, but not a pain that we've actually experienced before in the body. I'm going to give a specific example of this, so I'm going to put a very general trigger warning of just violence and nightmares. If you think that you might get triggered by a description of something a little bit gross and scary, just click off now. One of the nightmares that we've had where we did experience things extremely vividly and with all 5 senses, including pain, was a nightmare where we got shot in the throat. We have never been shot before, ever. I've never experienced having a bullet shot at us or lodged in our skin, anything like that. And as far as I know, we haven't experienced any kind of huge medical trauma involving our throat. However, in this dream, we got shot in the throat, and I'm going to switch to my perspective of it because I'm pretty sure I was the only one experiencing this dream. So I got shot in the throat, and I could feel blood dripping down, like I could physically feel it. I could feel the warmth of the blood dripping down my hand and down my neck, and I could feel had my hand around my neck trying to kind of close it up so that I could breathe because I also could not breathe. And I could feel my heart beating irregularly, although we do have arrhythmia. It was like it was trying to make up for loss of blood, which in reality we were not losing blood, but in the dream that we were experiencing so realistically, I guess our heart really did think that we were injured, and we were having a physical reaction to that. And I remember feeling the panic of thinking that I was going to bleed out and that I couldn't breathe and I couldn't catch my breath. And when I woke up, it took my body a couple seconds to catch up and realize that we were actually okay. So yes, people have nightmares sometimes where they can physically feel pain, but it's almost always a pain that they have experienced before. So if someone's broken a bone, they might have a dream where they experience that again. If someone has been hit or something like that, then they can experience that pain again in a dream because their brain has kind of tucked that away and can remember it easily. So it is considered a sleep phenomenon to experience pain that you have never experienced before in a dream. And unfortunately, like I said earlier, we do experience that semi-frequently. And though we don't sleepwalk, we do experience insomnia and vivid dreams and recurring dreams, and we have decent dream recall, which are again related to dissociation that we experience with our DID. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you would like more educational content and you have some ideas, please comment them down below. If you did enjoy, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos in the future. We hope you have a great day, and again, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys! One neurobiological. The threat simulation. Evidence from scientific study.